Today, Engwe has sent me the EP-2 3.0. This is high grade. This is literally a bike that is definitely, they've done a really good job with this. The parts they're using, the strength, everything, just the welds. I mean, it's just the professionalism in Engwe is really getting close to second to none. They're one of the best e-bikes in America, 100%. They really make great stuff. When you ride this bike, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. What's great about this bike is how you can raise the seat and lower it, and you can also raise this up, so you can really just make any comfort level you want. I'll go ahead and put the height regulations on the screen. So there it is. You can see that you can either be really short or really tall. This just really works. It's got a 750 watt motor in the rear that actually peaks at 1500 watts, and boy do you feel it, especially on hills. It just works incredible. And it's coupled with this 180 millimeter rotor with the Tektro hydraulic brakes that, in my opinion, are incredible. They're really incredible. They're gonna work, guys. I mean, I'm skidding with this bike. It skids. It's got so much that if you pull it, you're gonna lock them up. That's how great these brakes work. So if you slowly pull them, you'll get that nice slow down. But if you just pull them real hard, you can skid on this bike, and that's how good they lock up. So incredible brakes. And the same thing in the front, 180 millimeter rotors with the Tektro hydraulic calipers. And up here, we have the Tektro front brake and the Tektro back brake. Super sweet. Really nice system. Hydraulic is the way to go if you really want to stop. This is a great bike. So they're not going to skimp and just put mechanical disc brakes. This motor provides 90 Newton meters of torque, and that's why you can climb hills. A lot of bikes are less than that. Some do have more, but this is so amazing, accompanied with this 7-speed shifter here. It's a Shimano, I believe. Let's go ahead and check it out. Nope, it's a Shimano tourney. Tourney is like a mid-grade, not mid-grade, I'd say entry level, but not the. It's not the highest end of Shimano, but you know what? Everybody uses it because it works. It's got that 7-speed cassette next to the motor there. Love the branding on the motor. Looks great. Bike comes shipped to you as a class 2, but it can easily be unlocked for a class 3. So 20 miles per hour max, but if you unlock it, you can do 28. And that's what I like because the throttle's variable. And with my weight, I love that extra power. So it's great having that class 3 as well. Plastic fenders, and accompanied by this incredible rack. I'll put the weight on the screen on how much you can put on there. Holds a lot of weight. It's got the front fender. It's also plastic on the front. It's got this beautiful headlight, and it also has this rear tail light back here. Beautiful rear tail light right there. Bike is already dusty because I've been hitting the trail already. Definitely going to be one that I'll keep for the family, guys. This bike has up to 65-mile range, and I feel like if you were just pedaling because of the torque sensor, the torque sensor is made to reserve the battery. So if you're just kind of going lightly, it's not going to be going full speed. It's going to be doing whatever you do, just like if you're riding a bicycle. I think you could actually achieve the 65 miles on this bike. I hardly ever say that, but I feel like if you were in those lower modes and you were pedaling, I think that you could for sure, you know, get this at a 65-mile range, which is amazing. But the one greatest thing about this bike, guys, let's say you work somewhere, but you only work a couple hours, so you don't have time to charge your bike. And maybe you're riding at 20 miles to work, and you have anxiety or something, you want to charge it. Well, this is amazing. This is definitely it's like, what's the word I'm using for it? It's paramount. It's whatever it is. They have an 8 amp charger. Let me explain. The max I've seen so far is 3, not 8. And what that means is instead of your bike charging from empty to full in it would normally take you 9 hours if you had a normal 2 amp charger. Well, guess what? That's different now. 8 amps, 2 hours full charge. Can't make it up. Can't make this up. Bring it to work, plug it in. 2 hours passes, your bike is at full peak again. And if you didn't use all the power and then you arrive there, it may only be 30 minutes, 45 minutes to back to a full charge, because maybe you like to ride on a full charge. But I tell you, that 8 amp charger, that's a game changer. People don't like the word game changer, but that is a game changer. 8 amp charger, 2 hours charge time, super game changer. but it does have this battery here that's just plugs into the back, and it has a key so you can lock it in. And the battery actually is I'll put the size of the battery on the screen, but like I said, 65-mile range. Take the battery off the bike to charge it, or leave it right on here and plug it right into the battery here and charge it on the bike. Because maybe you want to keep your bike in the garage and charge the actual battery upstairs. This bike is like super efficient. That's what's nice about it. Super nice, efficient bike. Let's go ahead and look up here. So this is the display. If it's flashing, it's only because of my GoPro, but they got their branding here, guys. Engwe, super amazing. It might not be flashing, but in real life, it is just perfectly still. You don't see none of that. It's just beautiful, it's colorful, and it's one of the brighter ones I've ever seen outside in sunlight. I can read it, I can see it. So Engwe, kudos to you for this display. It almost looks like it's made by Bafang. I'm not sure what the branding is here, but super nice. It's got your controls on this side, so it's going to have an off and on. It's going to have a horn. You just hold down the plus button, you're going to get this beautiful headlight. Look how good that looks. And at night, it just works. It's not super bright, but you can actually get lights that are made, you know, for your handlebars that are super bright, and they're not that expensive. So if you're into that, you can definitely do that. Let's go ahead and turn on the rear tail light. See if we can see that. Yeah, look at that, guys, nice and bright. Look at that. And then when you press on the brakes, it's got the brake inhibitors, so it's got a sensor built into the brake handle, so every time you press it, it's going to give you a brake. It's going to also kill power to the motor. Once you hit the brakes, it's got a brake inhibitor that'll actually kill power to the motor. On this side, you're going to see a lockout grip that's ergonomical. Beautiful grip though, ergonomical, and one of the more comfortable. Once again, Engwe's using all the right stuff. It's got the big flat pad here, so it's ergonomical. Just love these grips. The shifter's got the two handles going this way for one way and pulling back for the other. Shimano, tourney, love that stuff. It's got your thumb throttle right here. Right now we're in level 5, so we're gonna take it down to 0. So that way we don't accidentally hit our thumb throttle and go flying. But that's another thing I like about this throttle. There's a little bit of a delay, giving you a tiny bit of, like, in case someone did that to you, it wouldn't be that bad. Go ahead and turn the brake off, or the light off in the rear, as you can see. But yeah, guys, the Engwe EP-2 3.0 is just amazing. And right now, because of their anniversary sale, this is $10.99, and you get the mystery box. But it's a special anniversary box, a gift box. That's what it more is than a mystery. It's just amazing what they give you inside there, and it's a good value because you can use everything on this bike. And then, not only that, guys, so we're at $10.99, is that what I said? Well, guess what? You can now accompany that with my $100 off code. All you gotta do, I'll put it on the screen, Pete's100. That just means when you put in Pete's100, that means that you get $100 off this bike. And guess what? All the other bikes are on sale too. I'll put all those on the screen, as you can see. Wow, 12th anniversary, they're not messing around. They're giving back to the customers, and they're making it right and making people happy. Get that free bag, get that free box. What is it, at $10.99? Would that be $9.99 now? Is that what that would be? Wow, that's crazy. It's one of the better high-valued bikes I've seen for that price, to be honest. I have to be honest, because Engwe is, you know, when someone does something so right, you have to point it out. More special than what you've seen before. Engwe is just doing it correctly. Just a great bike. Let's go hit the trail and see this. But the links will be in the description. They'll be in the pinned comments for the Engwe EP-2 3.0. Amazing. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this. I'll put a picture on the screen. We'll go ahead and put a picture on the screen. This bike actually folds in half. You just fold it in right here, and then the bike will actually fold in half, and then you can actually do this here, and these fold down. I don't have anybody with me right now, so I'll just go ahead and pop this on the screen, what that looks like. Folds down really small, fits inside your car, fits inside your van, fits under possibly if you have a tall bed, fits behind your couch. It's just, once you have folded it up, it's made it into a much smaller bike, making it really, really cool. So it's also got this these front suspension forks that actually lock out, and they have a reload on them. So you can, excuse me, they have a preload on them, and then you can lock the forks out whether you want them to be like this, up and down, or whether you have them stiff for the streets. And yeah, links will be in the description. EP-2 3.0 by Engwe. So much to love here. Let's see what it can do on the trail. Okay, so I'm going to be in pedal assist 5, And this is our downhill test. So we're gonna determine how fast the throttle will go, even if you're going downhill. Does it let up on the maximum speed? Let's go ahead and try. So just gonna be throttling. I don't really need to pedal on this one, but I will be going rather fast. I promise you that. So we're already at 20 miles per hour, 25, 27, 28. Okay, so the throttle gives out exactly at 28. Very accurate, very accurate. A lot of the e-bike companies, they'll just have that wide open right there, and you could just keep throttling until you're doing however big the hill is. So I find that to be a really cool, staying within the regulations of the law. Kudos to you, Engwe, for doing the right thing. Smart, very smart. So downhill test will just be probably a maximum of about 28 miles per hour. It's not hindering me from going any faster if I was wanting to go faster, but at this point I'm just coasting. I could give it a little more throttle until we get to 28 again. But wow, what a great bike. What a nimble, strong bike. That, you know, normally I wouldn't let go at this speed, but the Engwe is so like stable in the front end that you don't need any hands. As you can see, you just don't need any hands, even at 20 miles per hour. What a great bike. It's just nimble, strong. You know, Engwe has been in the game for a while, and they've just keep bettering themselves and making better and better bikes. The torque sensor works absolutely amazing. I mean, it really does. The torque sensor, like right now I'm in level 5, but I'm pedaling like I'm just like lollygagging in the park. But the minute that I kick that up, so like right now I'm going slow, right? But the minute that I say, but the minute that I decide that I want to pedal it like a tiny bit harder, then it's like no problem. So the minute that I decide that I want to pedal a little bit harder, it'll just go whatever I'm doing. So in other words, like right now, see, look, I'm going to start pedaling hard. Now I've got the bike going at its maximum. So it's like, you know, or you can just, once I stop doing that, it takes off the motor. So what I think that the torque sensor is trying to actually emulate is, it's trying to emulate your actual, what it would feel like if you're riding a real bike without any kind of electric and you're just putting in all the power. Like, it's amazing, it really is. And this is, I've done several torque sensor bikes, and so far I would have to say Engwe is the smoothest. You know, I have to judge these correctly, guys. So these, if you're gonna do a torque sensor, you really have to work on its smoothness, because a lot of them are a little bit jerky, and you know, I don't totally love them like the cadence sensor. Cadence sensor I've learned to love because I've been into e-bikes for a long time. So yeah, that's low cadence sensor over torque. But I'm feeling that this one is possibly getting ready to change my mind. This is going to be pedal assist 1. Pedal assist 1, throttle only. Let's see how fast we can get. No pedaling, just throttle. Let's see. Okay. So there is no actual different speeds related to the throttle. So the throttle is just going to be, if you're in number 1, the throttle is going to work full speed, and it's variable. So it's variable right here. So the harder you press, the faster you'll go. It doesn't matter. It's not connected to the pedal assist when it comes to the speed of the throttle. So now we're going to step up into the actual pedal assist mode. What I can get doing pedal assist 1, no throttle. Let's see what we get. So this one's going to top out, if I'm pedaling really hard, it's going to top out at about 14, something like that. 14 miles per hour. That's not bad. I feel like there's, and remember guys, you don't have to pedal. Like, that's the beautiful thing about a cadence sensor. I'm going to start it out a little bit with throttle just to get me going a tiny bit. And then, yeah, there we go. The thing about a torque sensor is it's really just up to you how fast you want to go. Like, if you want to put in the work and actually press on those pedals, well, then you're probably going to end up with a higher speed each time. I have bad knees, so super hard for me to completely pedal in all of the 5 modes, letting you know how fast they go when it comes to pedaling. But the bike does a maximum speed of 28 miles per hour, and it's achieved very simple. You can either throttle to that, or you can pedal your heart's content in level 5. Otherwise, every time you go down a level, let's say level 4, that's gonna give you a little bit less speed, a little bit less power from the motor. So you're gonna be conserving your battery a lot more every time you go down a number. So if you're gonna be like in number, let's say, you know, if you go down into like number 1 and you're using pedal assist, well, you're really conserving the battery as much as you possibly can, because it's barely putting any power to the motor and you're doing a lot of the work. So, and that's when they talk about the longer ranges that the bike is capable of pulling off. If you're gonna, you know, be in level 1 and you're gonna be using, you know, your own pedaling, well then yes, you're gonna be able to reach these high expectations of mileage, of how far these bikes can go. I feel like this Engwe is so tuned in, and so, they've just gotten so much more professional, and their bikes are getting so much better, I have to admit. Engwe's bikes are awesome. So now we're gonna go over and head into the trails. Okay, so I have my throttle. It doesn't really matter what level I have it in. I just have to be variable on the throttle, and it'll go, I'm just gonna throttle through here. But it's got like loose gravel. There's like a lot of loose gravel in here. I'm kind of doing some side-to-side action. You know, these are really cool tires too. They have a 3mm extra rubber on the tires that makes it so they're puncture resistant to, like, let's say goat heads and those kind of things. So I think the company with a little bit of slime or something in one of these wheels, this would be a really amazing setup. Having that extra 3mm of protection is really nice on the wheel. Everybody's out this morning having their walk. Looks like they're having fun. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna go into our next test, which is going to be the off-road test. It's right here. Our off-road test just kind of, you know, I'm not taking it on a downhill, jumping or nothing like that. This is just showing that this is a great little trail bike, something that has, you know, some front suspension on it. And that front suspension will actually be, you can actually grab a seat that actually has a seat post that's suspension on this. But to be honest with you, this bike is just comfortable to me, you know? It's just comfortable, like, you know, it's nimble, great off-road, strong, really cool bike. Really, really good. Super happy with this bike. So this is going to be our off-road test. We're just kind of going through the dirt. You know, there's a good sized mound that we go over here, just kind of showing its versatility. Up over the mound, woohoo! And it's just so perfect. I mean, and you know what's great about the Engwe is that because of these bars, because they go up and down, the comfort level is unbelievable on this bike. I mean, this is like, you know, I'm keeping the Engwe. This is going to be one that I'll keep for the family. People come over and they want to ride, things like that. This is going to be a bike I'll keep. It's just so comfortable and professional. It's just done so well. Everything about it is great. And the fact that it has an 8-amp charger and charges in only 2 hours full charge, come on. Every other charger takes like 9 hours or something, 8 hours. 2 hours is just like a dream. Like you're like, nah, you must be lying to me. We're gonna go right here, and we're gonna go ahead and try our nimble test going up the sidewalk here with just throttle. This is our S-turn, or the chicane. We call it, oh, this is the chicane. The thing about the throttle on this one, guys, is there's a little bit of a delay on the throttle, and I think that's for like a safety feature. So I got through the chicane, no problem, no feet down. That's awesome. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Perfect chicane ride. And then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna try our off-road dirt uphill test. We'll go that way and try that real quick. Yeah, see how I'm just like on the street, on the sidewalk. No matter where I go, this bike is just super nimble. Makes me happy, this bike. It just works. And then when you start pedaling, you feel like you're a young kid again, because the bike is completely helping you. So, actually just feels really good. Feels really good, this bike. A little help with the throttle up this hill just for fun. But yeah, this will be our dirt uphill test that we do every time on my channel. We gotta name this guy over here. What should we call it? Dirt Alley? That's funny. Funny to me, probably not funny to you, but it was kind of funny to me. All right, so this is a dead stop, throttle only. See, look how much torque this has. Like, this is gonna give you that confidence, guys, when you're going to work. You don't have to get off the bike and push it when you come across the hill. You know, this is just gonna give you that total strength that you need when you're riding bikes like this. Let's go back down this way. We're gonna try our brake test. Let's get it to the fullest speed. Right here, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is really fast already. I'm gonna try the brakes right here. What the heck? Okay guys, I could have completely pulled these brakes, and this is it. This is, so far, these might be one of the more stronger hydraulic brakes I have ever felt. Once again, not being biased for Engwe, since they've sent me a few bikes, I just think that Engwe is doing it right. I mean, you know when you're holding quality in your hands, you know, versus something that's not quality. Engwe's doing it right. They're a strong company, growing every single day. Incredible customer service. One of the best in the game for sure, Engwe. And you know, they give you that, you know, some people that order right away will actually get the surprise box that we got. And you know what, let's go ahead and check out what was in that box right here. Okay, so this is the 12th anniversary special box that you get in a limited time only, so hurry up if you want one of these incredible boxes and what's inside. They gave me one because I got the bike, you know, just like I had bought it. But I'm doing a review, so I get the box. Incredible, right? Let's see what's inside. Incredible. Engwe really appreciates their customers and their influencers. They really love us. Let's go ahead and take this off here. We're going to take this off. The box is incredible. This part I really love. It's like, pretty cool, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what this first thing is. It looks like a letter. It says, an Engwe turns 12. Thank you for riding with us. Safe ride, go wild. Celebrates freedom, build on confidence. Inside, it tells you there's some stuff inside, and let's go ahead and open it and see what's inside. And if I have to look at this as a reference, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and see. Gotta love all the attention they paid to detail though, right? Wow, what is this? Let's look at this last. What is this, guys? You know what this is? I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Stay tuned for that. Don't leave. Keep watching. All right, we're gonna take this guy out. They just paid so much attention to detail here. Okay, so I do know that it comes with this incredible lock. Look at this lock, guys. Like, this isn't just a normal lock. This is one of those, like, you can't cut this with bolt cutters, I'm pretty sure. This is like bolt cutter proof. Thank you, Engwe, thank you. And remember, if you get the bike, you get this. And it actually comes with a frame mount. So you can mount this right onto the frame of your bike, and then it just mounts right on your bike. So super simple, I'll be using that. Thank you, Engwe, super incredible. And then it comes with these incredible, check these out. These are no joke. Look at this. Look at that. Incredible. Wow. Incredible mirrors. Cool, and it comes with right and left. So that's really cool. Comes with another one in here, as you can see. There's another mirror right there, right and left. That's awesome. I want to go ahead and put that back in there. And then it comes with some of the hardware that you're going to need for those is right in these other boxes over here. So it comes with a couple boxes of hardware, as you can see inside here. And then this one is really this is what I was excited about. Even though these ones are more useful, this is really exciting what this next item is. So let's just go ahead and check it out. Let's put our stuff back. So the next item, guys, is right here, okay? Take off this little piece of tape. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the box. Let's see what this is. Okay. Okay, so this might take me a while to build this. But this looks insane. This is a lot of parts. So maybe me and my grandson will get together and build this. But when you're all done, it builds one of their flagship bikes. I believe it's the L20. This is the L20. And to be honest with you, they actually want to send me the L20 so I can compare it to the EP-2 3.0, the bike I just reviewed. So yeah, this is the L20 3.0. And when you build this, you literally have an L20 3.0 Engwe bike that's probably about like this big that sits on your desk. How cool is that? Hopefully I can build it for this video. If not, maybe I'll find one and take a picture of it and put it on here so you can see what it's like. But my grandson's gonna have to help me. A lot of little parts. But come on, guys. I have never seen any kind of dedication to their customers like this, ever. This is just cool. To have a little folding e-bike you can just sit on your desk. I'm an e-bike guy, so this is like a trophy. Thank you, Engwe. Thank you. Now back to the video. See, that's amazing, right? Engwe is doing, you know, they gave us the free to those that are their creators, the ones that they sent the bikes to. But if you were to buy a bike right now, you would actually get that exact same box, and you would get a rear bag that goes on your rack. So, and that right now is a limited time. So make sure that the anniversary is a limited time. I'm not sure about the bag, But I know that the box, the cool box, guys, that it comes with incredible mirrors, everything. So that you don't want to sleep on that one. It's a free gift. It's got a value. It's over $100 value. And Engwe is having, you know, this is their anniversary, 12 years. They've really been at it. So you can really trust a company that's been around 12 years. There are a lot of companies now that are popping up really fast. And that's not the case for Engwe. They've been around for a while. So, and nothing bad about companies who just pop up. You know, it's all about, if you're going to be a company, just have great customer service, have great bikes, be like Engwe, and it'll go good. This is my off-road section. I'm going to go ahead and go up here, and then I gotta get on my phone. Off-road test. Skidding into place. Beautiful. Go ahead and check out my wife riding through this beautiful area right here. And where else can you come across something so beautiful, guys? I'm not gonna go so close because I don't want to wig them out. But if you look real close, you can see two little babies right there. How cool is that? So that's our third person view. My wife is 5'7", 5'8", I want to say. She's not super tall, just a normal sized person. And whatever normal means, right? But yeah, without... yeah, you'll see her riding through this area, going up and down this bridge area. This bike, just the throttle is just... I'm not gonna lie, I just love this bike. I like a lot of the bikes that I review for sure, but this one is just giving me something special. Like, it feels like I'm riding on something really premium. Like, it's just a great bike. And then coming in at $999 is just shocking. I mean, it's just shocking. They really reduced these bikes. You know, everybody's competing with each other now. You know, everybody else wants to outdo the other guy when it comes to price. And a lot of times when they do that, what they'll actually do is they'll skimp and they'll put parts on them that are not just the greatest parts ever. Guess what? Engwe did not do that. Engwe did not do that whatsoever. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try our super long hill test. I normally go the other way and I'll try the different hill test, but this way I think I'm gonna try the long hill test that we try a lot on some of these bikes, because that'll really put this through the test. So I'm gonna be in like level 5 on this one for sure when I hit that area. But yeah, the Engwe EP-2 is just such a great bike. I mean, we've hit the dirt, we've hit the trail. We've, what else have we done? We've hit the dirt, we've hit the trail, we've tried the brakes, we tried the speed, tried the throttle, we tried the pedal assist. We've done everything, we really have. So this is it, guys. This is our big one. This is where it starts, right here. We're gonna take it all the way now. Let's see if we can make it all the way. Should I try throttle only? Or should we throw in some pedaling? I'm gonna try throttle to see where the real power's at. Because that's going to be all motor. That's going to really test the actual motor itself. 21. It's a very big hill. This is no joke, and it gets bigger coming up. It gets, I would say anything over 12 miles per hour would make me think that it's got some power, because this is giant right here. I usually go below 12 here, but I normally pedal, so let's give it a little bit of, let's be fair and let's pedal, because when I do pedaling, look at how much faster it went to 14 real quick. So if you want to put in a little bit of effort going up giant hills like that, then you're even going to go faster, farther, all that good stuff. All right, so the next part of our hill, guys, is coming up over here. I still have 5 bars on my battery, and that's incredible. It just means that the cells that they're using are not weak. They're actually probably made by Samsung, or they're probably made by LG or something like that. If I find out, I'll pop that on the screen right now. IPX rating of 4, number 4, which means you can get it wet without worrying about having it, you know, get messed up. I'm not gonna submerge it, nothing like that, but you can definitely get it wet. This is the bigger hill, guys. This is it. This is it. This is the juice. See what she's got. Remember, I've had some of my bikes go down to as low as 9 and 8 and 7 even. So let's see where she does us. I'm heavy too, so I'm at the heavier, you know, I'll put the weight of the, how heavy you can be on this bike. And I'll also go ahead and put the weight of the bike itself. Yeah, so it's got a good weight capacity. You can be pretty heavy on this bike. But you know, the heavier you are, it's gonna slow the bike down a little bit. So let's say you're, you know, only 120 pounds. Well, you're really gonna, okay guys, we're at 13.4. I do not wanna drop below 12, and the bigger part's coming. And we're at 13.9, we're going up. Let's see. See, I'm not really pushing, but if I was to like really want to exercise here and put my pedal strength in, I have bad knees, I'm gonna have surgery soon. So it's not something I can do, but other people can. If you got really strong legs, you probably would have hit 15 miles per hour on this hill. But I got a steady 13, 13.7, 14, and we reached it, we made it. And now it's picking up speed. As you can see, the hill is at the top. And to be honest with you, I could have done throttle the whole way there, like no problem, throttle no problem. But I just wanted to see what it would be like to just go up that hill and see what it was like with a little bit of pedaling, a little bit of throttle. Yeah, standing up now so you can see over the bike. Pretty cool. Happy with this bike. 100% happy with the Engwe EP-2 3.0. All right, guys. So thank you so much for coming along again on this review of this incredible e-bike with so much potential to be one of your bikes that you'll keep for the next 10 years. Like, it really is just that good. Like, you know, it's, some bikes come together so well and they just do it so good. Engwe hit it on this one. They really did. They just killed it. I really don't have anything bad to say about this bike. Nothing. 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 Literally nothing. Imagine that. There's just nothing wrong with it. Everything about it is just great. The way it throttles, the way it pedals. I just love it all. I really do. Really love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming back along today. Coming back with us today. In this beautiful, let's try a little off-road right here. This is gonna be like a little bit of dirt, a little bit of mounds, a little bit of concrete, like uneven surfaces, just a little bit of everything. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming along. And links are in the description for this beautiful bike. My code, everything's gonna be on the screen. It'll be in the pinned comments. It'll be in the description. It'll be everywhere. So don't forget to use my code PETES100 because it's gonna save you $100 off the $10.99. It's gonna only be $9.99. Why are you waiting? Why are you not at their website right now? Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you guys right back here. Oh yeah, like, subscribe too. And then I'll see you guys right back here on Pete's Promise.